It's all right. It's not the best Minions movie. There's some laughs to be had. Hello, welcome to Just My Thoughts. I'm your host, Khaleel Ward. On this episode, I'll be talking about minions and monsters. We know the minions. We know their deal. They're looking for somebody to be in charge, somebody to do bad stuff so they can follow them. So they're on a journey to find a boss. And they come across a bunch of different people, a sorcerer, a big old giant, and things don't always work out with that person. Then they end up in Hollywood. They run through a movie, and the director is like, what are these things? He shows it to the people in charge. They're like, we love it. We need more of them. And these are silent movies, right? So the director finds the minions. We're putting you on movies, yo. Y'all gonna be famous. And they come out with all these movies and these spin-offs and these sequels and stuff. And the minions are stars, right? In Hollywood. They don't need a boss. They are the boss. Then they discover, hey, we can put sound in the movies. You can talk. And the minions can't talk. So they're like, all right, 15 minutes of fame is up. Get out of here. You're out of Hollywood. And now there's a conundrum. So most of the minions, they are like, all right, time to find a new boss. But there's three, James, Henry, and Ed. Ed doesn't really talk too much, but Ed is the guy, he's the equipment guy, right? I can't remember which one, James or Henry, does the writing. But one of them writes a movie, Minions and Monsters, right? And they're like, we need to make this movie so we can be stars again. They have this spell book that has monsters in it. They conjure up a spell. They bring out the little monster that you see in the trailer or whatever. And they're like, we need more monsters to do this movie. So he's like, all right, cool. He has ulterior motives to helping them. And the other minions end up finding this other boss. So they like on their own journey and storyline. And then you have James, Henry, and Ed with the monsters trying to create this movie to get back into Hollywood. And minion things happen. You know, there are going to be moments where you laugh out loud and it's funny and they're silly. And then it's just like, it's not enough other characters that you really care about in the story. Like James, Henry, and Ed, they're fine. And even the little monster that comes out, he's okay. But it's just like the other side story stuff wasn't as interesting. When you're spending time with them, you're like, nothing is really happening. They're following this guy around in this suit and he's just doing silly stuff. And they're just like, okay, we'll follow him. He seems like he's important and he's the boss. And then eventually they do all come together by the end of the movie. I saw it in theaters. Like I said, it's all right. You know, when it comes on streaming, it is something you're gonna watch with your kids and you're gonna have a good time, especially if they love the Minions. I thought the post-credit stuff was actually really funny. That's when you see some of the characters we know to love from Despicable Me. We see Gru, we see the kids, and you know they're using the book and they're doing different things. And those gags were funny. But the Minions, you know what you're getting into when you go see a Minions movie. It's just more of that. It's just a different way of telling the story. We get a lot more Hollywood and a lot more movie stuff incorporated in it. So the Minions and Monsters, like I said, it's all right. When it comes on streaming, check it out. If you've seen it, let me know what you thought about it. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening.